Now let's finish a tutorial on the last option for shading, our gray washes. So let's create a new layer where we're going to add these gray washes. Let's put it up top. Let's grab the magic wand tool and let's select inside of our shape. Here I've left some stipples here because I just want you to see how these effects contribute to each other and enhance each other. Then we want to decide on a brush. You could either pick, this is the one case where you could pick the soft brush, or you could also pick the hard brush. You're going to get different effects. The soft brush here in gray washes is going to make things infinitely smooth, extremely smooth. The hard brush for gray washes is going to make you, it's going to give you something that looks like my mantis claw. This was using a hard brush where you're going to, for God's sakes. So I think what I was saying is if you choose the hard brush, you're going to get effects that look like this, where you can actually see the edges of my gray washes pretty clearly. Some people like that effect. I do. I like it. I like that style. If you pick the soft round brush, you're going to get stuff that's infinitely blended together, and you're not going to be able to see these edges. So it just depends on what you're trying to do and what your preferences are. But I like the hard round, so I'm going to use that. And I usually choose like a real big brush. So let's try something like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to select your black and you're going to reduce the opacity of your brush to something, try like 20%. And then what you're going to do is decide where your light is coming from. Okay, hang on, I'm going to shrink this brush just a little bit. Decide where your light is coming from and then come in and make the regions where that light is not hitting darker. Okay, and you can progressively do gray washes, and each time you do it, it's going to get darker and darker and darker because that opacity that you set, 20%, so 20 times 5 is 100%. So if you hit a point 5 times, it's going to be pure black, if that makes sense.